Okay, Maddie hit a bomb during her softball game. She made contact with the ball 3 foot off the ground. That's my initial height. And the ball left her bat with an initial velocity of 64 feet per second. That's my initial V in it. Determine the max height of the ball and the time it took for the max height, as well as the time the ball was in the air. That's going to be when it hits the ground, actually. Okay? So we're going to write this down. So V equals negative 16x squared, and then plus 64x plus 3, and then we're going to graph this, and let's go over here and draw this imaginary graph. We know that the ball leaves at 3 foot right off the ground. It's going to go up and back down, right? So we want this, and we want this point right here. This is going to be my max height. This is going to be how long the ball's in the air, or when it hits the ground, how many seconds it takes to hit the ground again. Okay, so I'm going to get my calculator. I'm going to hit delete, delete, delete to clear everything out. I'm going to hit tab to graph another graph, and then I want to graph negative 16x squared and then plus 64x plus 3. Hit enter. I get my graph. I can't see it. Now then I'm going to go to graph trace. So menu, trace, 5, 1. Still can't. Well, I'm on the graph now. Hit 0 and enter. Start off by hitting 0, enter. That puts you at the y-intercept. Okay, so at 0 seconds, it's 3 foot off the ground. Keep hitting the right arrow button. If you get to the hit the right arrow button, you can get to the top of the graph, which is right here. That's my maximum. It's 2,67. So right here, I'm going to put 2,67. Keep hitting it until you get to the x-axis. So keep hitting the right arrow button. Right here is my 0, and it's 4.05 seconds, 0. Okay. So the question wants determine the max height of the ball. 67 equals max height at the time it took to reach the max height at 2 seconds. Okay, the time the ball was in the air, 0 feet equals 4.05 seconds. So at 4.05 seconds, the ball leaves the bat and then hits the ground again, which is how far it is in the air.